This is my video about my scrap room, or craft room, or whatever you want to call it. And I dedicate this video to Soft Brown on the message board because I told her I was going to dedicate it to her, and I don't want her angry with me. So, that being said, let me just see about entering here and give you a look around. First off, if we enter to the right, we see my trimming table, and basically this is where I trim all my paper. I know that's an odd name for a place to trim paper, but there you have it. And hopefully it will be the home of my new purple cow trimmer, which will come hopefully before I see my Social Security checks. Over to the left of that is where I keep most of my papers and whatnot. There is a nice lighthouse picture because one of my friends knew I wanted to do something nautical, and she knew I love lighthouses, so she gave me that. And down below here is where I keep all my papers and things. And here is the cardstock by colors, or at least a general colors. And scrolling over here, we see my paper that really doesn't have any definition. It's just sort of somewhat in color slots, but no promises. But it's mostly pattern paper. Here's a little magazine holder that holds, you guessed it, magazines. And here we have a dresser where I keep most of my large items. Let's see here if I could. This, as you see, says stamping gear. So if you open this up, you can see just my stamping stuff. My ink pads that are now upside down, now that I learned that. And let's see here. Going down below is miscellaneous. That's basically a drawer that everything else goes. We have a self-healing cutting mat, and under that we've got paper crimper and wax paper and all types of fun things. And then right underneath that is my paints, and this of course is where I house my paints and my little my test paper plate and whatnot. So this dresser gets a lot of good use. If you go over to, let me show you. This is my wizard that I bought on my trip, and it says here, beyond this place there'll be dragons. Yeah, and I know he's not nautical, but I thought he's pretty cool. He sort of guards my scrap room. If you go here, this is my, I'm going to have to back up so you can see the whole thing. This is my, what I call my etc. bookcase, because this is where everything is that's etc. Here I have my flowers and such, nice and manly. I have my buttons here, and here I have extra Skittles that aren't being held in my other Skittle section, which you'll see shortly. And then I have my various boxes. There's adhesives, etc., ribbons, etc., fabric, etc., stamps, etc., die cuts, etc., small punches, etc., large punches, etc. So I see why that's called my etc. bookcase. And here I just have some stickers and whatnot. I have a cabinet here where I mostly just keep large envelopes and mailing supplies if I ever want to send things to people. Nothing exciting there. Oh, I guess I could show you. Yeah, back there I've got a little Xyron machine. That's sort of scrap related. Here I have a little toolbox that I picked up and sort of painted it to match my wall, which you probably can't see. Hopefully the light's not too bright, and that's, I'm going to keep my ribbons there for right now. Completely fake orchid. I'm a bachelor. You don't expect me to have living plants, do you? Okay, here is my Cuttlebug, etc. box. And you're probably wondering, well hey, Ted, why is your Cuttlebug, etc. box away from your etc. bookcase? I'm glad you asked. That's because this is my Cuttlebug table. But it's not alone. He also shares his home with a stream cuts machine and a bind it all machine, which I'm just sort of now learning about. And underneath there, that's where I keep my supplies for these type of things. Basket, actually it's a pair of baskets. I have no idea what I'm going to be using them for. If you have ideas, you could let me know. Podium type thing that I used to have in my den. Something these I probably should clean up. And this is a pretty cool bookcase. This bookcase I got from a neighbor for only about $100. I think it may possibly be antique. I sort of liked it because it has these really cool small drawers, and then it has this little area here where I can store like large things like albums and extra cricket mats and such. So it's actually useful. And I still have all these empty drawers that I need to really don't have much to fill. Okay, going up here is in case I feel like I'm drowning in my scrapbooking stuff. I have a life preserver, that to go with my nautical theme. And coming over here, you're going to see my work table. And if we go up here, you'll see my Skittles sections. I have them here, and they're pretty cool because they are magnetic. So the lids are magnetic, and they hold firmly to the metal bar that's included. Got those at Lowe's for a really good price. And then just a little drawer case here for embellishments and whatnot. Move up, and there you have it, the fabled odorless mineral spirits. And if you look, you see it's rather full. And it's full because I've never used it. But I'm building up courage. There's some Mod Podge, some bonding. There's my little Zots storage. There's, of course, pens, etc., where I keep my marking pens. And then here's where I keep my mostly frequently used tools. Scissors, adhesives, miscellaneous tools, markers, and cleaners. And here's my pegboard with more ribbon that's easily accessible. Ruler, my craft scissors have different functions to cut, and my light. And of course, a garbage can nearby for all the boo-boos I make. So that's pretty much it. Oh, this I'm kind of proud of. It's sort of like a warmer type thing that you get at Yankee Candle, and I picked up because it was nautical, and actually these little things you put in there that are made out of wax, they last like forever. I mean, they'll probably be smelling after I'm buried in the ground, smelling. So, anyway, this is my room. It's small, but I'm very fond of it. It serves its purpose, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a last shot here, going around. And my plan was to wear a pink button-down shirt for Robin, so she could actually see that I own one, but it's really warm and hot here, and especially hot in this scrap room, so she's just going to have to take my word that I own a pink shirt. So, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my craft room, and I will see you online. Take care, everybody.